was just watching the Sunday episode of Tia Weston's channel and seeing how she's starting off her little garden. And it reminds me of when I bought this property and it was just like a big empty field. And I'm praying for her success for her little garden because it can turn into something huge and amazing. I believe that her property is probably 2 to 3 times bigger than mine. But imagine mine was just like a big old field, just like how hers is. And now it's just like all this. But what I noticed is she had to take a sledgehammer and she was having to beat up some old concrete from a slab. And the top part of the slab wasn't like solid. So it was like weak enough to where she can just beat it up. And it reminded me of this. You see all this? This is concrete slab that was in front of my house. This was leading up to the front door. And my friend Jamal and I beat most of it up. And then we were like, what are we going to do with this? So I ended up just painting it and turning it into like borders in my garden. And it serves such a nice purpose out here. And if you take a look at these were all found in the garden underneath the soil. Like they were just underneath the dirt. And I just went ahead and like repurposed everything. And with time, your garden will just kind of like plan itself out. You know, you'll end up finding things to do with stuff if you are like a resourceful person. Like these pavers, I ended up only paying probably $2 per paver from a guy who was just like getting rid of them. And he's like, oh, $2 a piece. And I think they're like 18 or 20 inch like pavers. And what I ended up doing with these is just painting them myself because it's just an expression for me to express like, you know, color and beauty. And it just like symbolizes abundance to me, you know, all the abundance that the Lord has blessed me with. I love painting stones and things like that. I still haven't done these, but I kind of feel like I don't want to do like the same thing because then it's too much going on. I feel like I just want to paint those solid again just to refresh them. But yeah, Tia's video just kind of reminded me of myself. And this isn't her first property that she's renovated from what I see. I think she has old projects that she's done before. So, you know, this is my only project that I've ever done is this property. And it's just like, it's been like years in the working. And it's just such a beautiful thing to just develop a piece of land, you know, into like such a beautiful spiritual place that you can come to and you can meditate and you can just talk to God right here in your own garden, in your own little peaceful place. It's just, I don't know. I can't even explain more joy than this. This is the most joy I've ever had in my life is doing such a thing. But yeah, you see here, look, you can paint those concrete pieces, Tia, if you ever felt like it. You can just paint them and make it look like a big red rock, right? It's also a platform for your lizards to hang out. This I got at the beach. Look, it's got concrete on it, but it also has like seashells. And I found that at the beach last week when we went to Tampa, and I thought I'd just keep it. But you can always find different things to do with your pieces of concrete instead of just throwing it away. There's so much that you can do with it. So I thought I'd share that with you guys. And I will be talking to you again soon. Have a blessed weekend.